Hi, I'm Marysol and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning for the week of June 2nd through the 8th, and ta-da, it is Wednesday, June 4th, because of course this week has escaped from me and I just need to do something quick and easy for this week. Now I got Mojo Jojo's Summer Boxes 2.0 that will be releasing on Friday, June 6th at I think it's a 9 Mountain Time. And I'll put down below what does that transfer to Eastern Time and Pacific Time. So you'll have all the information in the description box. I did have to dip into the spring shapes just to get some more circles because I'm really into using these circles in my spread. I played with them back on Earth Day and thought that I wanted to do the same thing in this spread. So we're going to use a combination of both books, and I'm also using Happy Planners what is it? Meadow in collaboration with Paper Raven. And I think this is the ever first time that I've used anything in collab with Paper Raven. I don't remember getting the last book that they had, and I'm like super excited because I just love the florals, kind of the vibe that this is giving. And since it is super sunny here in California, I just think it's perfect for this week. Now, I am trying to catch up with work. I really do believe I overcommitted myself this month, but we are going to roll with it. I am putting out some old with some new, so stay tuned. We are narrowing down this social media schedule and it's taken me a minute, but I I'm hoping that this is the month that it happens. So here I'm just decorating my sidebar. Like I said, I want to keep this very simple, so I just added a long box that says note to self. I'm going to do my gratitude list on here, and then I filled in the middle just to break up some of the patterns on it with some florals and that cute little ladybug. And then the quote box on the bottom that says happiness blooms from within. And I love that quote. So now I'm just adding my lines for my to-dos, my must happen this week, but seeing how it's already the middle of the week, I don't know what else might happen. And I also will back plan, so I'll put in the stuff that has already happened. The kids are out for summer school, so I'm hoping it's easier, but Isabella's home with me. The girls are with their paternal grandmother this week or for a couple of weeks. Isabella is home with me and Uriah's at daycare, so Isabella's a little bit bored and we've been doing a lot of playing and going to the park and walking around, drives, trying to keep her busy because if it were for me, I'd be organizing, cleaning, and doing the stuff that I have to do so I can have time with them. But she's home, so that's really hard to do right now, which is why this video has a voiceover. I started trying to do this and talk at the same time and at real time planning, right? And she was in the room and she just couldn't keep it down and I just kept getting distracted. So yeah, this is why we're doing the voiceover. But other than that, I still have to put out all my Go Wild videos that like even from my plan with me because it's already recorded and edited. I just haven't gotten around to posting it. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to post my swag video and please go and check that out because there is a giveaway that will be going on that video. So heads up. And then what other video I have? Oh, and hopefully my journal will be done by that day. So I'm going to post all three of those videos on the same day so you can watch back to back. Other videos that happen to be recorded between April and May will also be posted. I have my flip through from February, March that hasn't gone up. Now that May is done, I am going to post a flip through with April and May, so you'll also get that. So there's just so much going on right now. And like I said, I overcommitted myself, which is why I feel a little bit like I'm drowning, but it is going to be okay. Back to the spread, I'm just adding some florals here and there. Like I said, keeping it very simple. At first, it kind of looked like scattered around, but once I get done with the whole spread, it all comes together, I promise you, because yeah, right now it looks scattered. But I just wanted to add the florals. I remember back when I started planning, this is all I wanted. All I wanted were florals on my spread. And I'm like looking at my spread now, and it's very rare that I just do a floral spread. So this is really giving me some nostalgic feelings of when I started planning because I really loved just all the florals that I could find from the Happy Planner. And back then, I wasn't too daring. I don't remember ever using shapes. And I'm going to do a video kind of looking back at how my planning has changed over the years. I have all my planners out for display, and every time I look at them, it just gives me so much joy because I can actually go back and just check them out, which is pretty cool. So I don't think I've ever done a flip through of my, or if I have, I've probably done a few flip throughs like of a couple of months, but not about the whole year. So I think I'm going to do a few flip throughs this summer of my past planners and maybe then do another video of how my planner has changed or I don't know, rating my planner spreads from back then when I was posting, but I really wasn't recording my plans with me. So, as you can see here, back to the spread, that left page is pretty much done for me. I love how that one turned out, and now I'm just doing that right side page. It always happens that if I start doing one page and then move to the next page, that I always like one page more than the other versus if I'm doing both pages as I'm like putting stuff down and balancing it out, then I'm like, oh, I love how this all came together. But when I do one side and then move on to the next, I always like one side better than the other. Now, the right side to me looks really balanced and good. The left side of my spread, I like how it turns out, like, the circles are more scattered around, and you'll see that in a minute, and then the florals are more, balancedly placed, but for some reason, that right side of the page just calls to me. I think it also has to do that the left side has a little bit more of white space, and that's fine because once I start writing in it and adding more stickers if I need it, it's going to be really full and really nice. And that's how I love my spreads. So yeah, right now I am just adding those florals on the top because that's one thing I can definitely say that if my spreads are really full on the bottom and I look at the top, it starts to look bare to me, so I want to put a little bit of something up there, and that's what I did. I did on the left side more than I did on the right side, bring a lot of the stickers really down past the vertical lines and I like how that looked. I wish I would have done that a little bit more on the right side, but that's fine because again, once I start writing in it, I can start just adding more stuff to it. And like I said, this one was like a pretty fast spread as you can see how it's coming together. I think I flipped like the flip through of the sticker books were more than the actual plan with me, and in combination with the interruptions from Isabella. So I'm thinking that had there been no interruptions and not so many flip throughs, I probably would have gotten this done between 30 and 45 minutes. Overall, it took me 55 minutes to do this whole thing. So for me, even though it took 55, like taking in consideration the interruptions, that's pretty fast because usually it takes me between an hour and 30 minutes to get it done. I don't know why, especially when I use like I don't know, when I if I stick to one book, probably easier, but if I have to go looking around or if I'm using like Planners Anonymous kits, definitely a lot longer than this plan with me um, would have taken. But I shortened it up for you guys because, I like to make things easy for you and for me to edit because, as you know, I hate editing. Kylea, who has agreed to edit my videos, and I'm so grateful. When she comes back from her grandmother's house, she said she'll do that. I just have particular stuff um, that I like. I take out all the ums, the ahs, the sneezing, the coughing. Although in one of my latest videos, I was watching it because I do watch it after I post it to see. There was a loud ass cough. So I want to apologize for you guys. But yeah, I try to cut all of those out and all the sneezing, all the interruptions. Yeah, I cut everything out. So that's all I need a teacher. A little, if videos are a little bit scattered, and I mean, I'm trying to think the last time one of my videos were really scattered. It took me forever to edit it. Those are probably the videos that I won't allow her to edit just because I know it takes me a really long time and I wouldn't want her to have to go through that type of editing. But hopefully she gets the majority of the bulk of the editing so that I can do other things. And yeah, so I'm really excited about this. So here I'm just adding that strip quote, that periwinkle, just because I add that periwinkle on the other side. So I wanted to make sure again that I'm balancing out because this is a lot of color. But when you use a lot of color like this, I mean, I think it's easier than when you have just a few colors to narrow it down. So yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything else that I add to my spread, and I don't think so. Now I'm just gonna punch the holes in there's some sticker covering my holes to put them on my discs. And then yeah, I'll place them on my disc so you get to see them. But they look I again, this spread turned out really cute. It really reminds me of when I started planning with the florals and the boxes. I mean, not even the lines. And I think it's really cute. I think it turned out great. So if you have made it this far, leave me a pink flower emoji in the comments. Again, I use the Happy Planner collab with Paper Raven, Midnight Milk Meadow. And remember, Mojo Jojo's release is coming tomorrow at 9 Mountain Time. And I will place all that information in the description below, including my affiliate link and discount code. So if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and everybody that has joined me for this plan with me. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.